Blogger Roundup. It is myOrganized.life live September 14th, 2018. And it is the weekend.
The weekend.
Oh,
the
we're
weekend.
happy about that. So, anyway, welcome to myOrganized.life live. I'm John Hunt.
And I'm Leanne Thompson.
This is the show where we give you organizing tips, advice, and on Fridays we do...
Fridays.
Yes,
That's nice.
We do Blogger Roundup. Well, we do Blogger Roundup,
yes, we
which
do.
is Leanne spends the whole week, or a portion of it.
Week.
A portion
John's
of it.
looking over my desk.
Scouring,
Have you started Blogger Roundup yet?
Scouring the web for...
You're like that Wilson character from Home Improvement. Yeah. You peek over my desk, all you can see is your eyes.
Where are those blogs? We got
Where are
Blogger
the blogs?
Roundup.
Blogger Roundup Friday. Yes, I know.
Okay.
Thank you.
And we thank those of you who blog on a regular basis, because sometimes it's not that easy, but
it's not easy
after the Labor
every
Day thing here, it's getting a little easier, at least for now, until we get caught up into the holiday thing and nobody has time.
I know.
So
we're going to talk about 3 blogs today, which we usually talk about 3.
Do.
And the first one is Organizing Maniacs.
Well, let's put
She's
the
been
slide
on our
up.
Blogger Roundup a lot lately.
She has, okay.
Chris Scott.
What's the website? Is
organizingmaniacs.com. And you know, it's like, we've talked about this. Summer is still technically here, but fall is all around us.
Okay.
And we can't get rid of it no matter what. So let's just embrace it.
Yes,
so,
and pretty soon, like in actually 7 days.
Okay.
Right?
Is it going to be fall? Is that the date?
Fall.
Okay.
Yes,
and the leaves are already turning to change here. It's really,
I know. Look at the leaves on the tree out there. They're already getting
my
gold.
goodness.
It's amazing.
It's funny how that tree never sheds.
Yeah. Well, it will. Certainly. You know, before you know it, it's going to be winter out there. So. Anyway.
Okay. So Chris talks about 5 chores for the fall season.
Chore. Just what I want to hear about going into the
Well,
weekend.
number 1 is tending to the lawn. And I think that's your big plan for this weekend, isn't it?
Big plan, yeah.
Tending to the lawn.
Yes.
Fall is when you can reseed your patchy areas, trim back the bushes, and use a winter fertilizer. And then she also recommends planting your bulbs now for spring.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to do that because they're kind of dormant anyway.
Okay.
And then they're in the ground, and then when the ground
surprise,
runs up...
April 3rd-ish. Ooh, you see the green.
April 3rd. Try May 3rd.
Sometimes
or maybe
April.
June
You
3rd.
never know. You never know.
It's snowing last April, I think, here.
Yeah, I know, but the snow can still fall on little...
Yeah.
If we have some warm days, they peek through.
Somebody told me that the Twins, Minnesota Twins, this is where this show is broadcast from in Minnesota.
Yes.
But next season, evidently, their season opener is like in the beginning of April. And it's open air,
Yeah,
so
I'm sure we'll have snow.
We'll have snow. And it'll make national news.
Probably.
Because their game probably won't make national
news. They'll hire
news.
people to shovel the stands.
Isn't that wild? They get like about 100 people out there. Let's do it.
Anyway.
Okay,
back to this.
Back to the
Number
chores.
2, store outdoor furniture.
Yeah.
So if you don't have room to store them, buy some nice covers.
Yep.
Clean them up really well so you don't get mold for the next season. And let me see, what else does she say? Yeah, just keep it covered and maybe put away cushions and umbrellas, at least if you can't store. If you can't store your big chairs, at least maybe try to store the cushions.
Yeah, put some cover. Yeah, the cushions we like to bring inside because those can get kind of
icky.
Yeah.
Clean the grill. Now, do you grill in the winter?
Actually, I do.
So do we.
Because the way our back porch works, it's just enough of a hangover there. So even if like it's snowing out there, I can lift the grill up. I can be under the
eave
the eave. Yes. But
so she says, just give the good. Oh my goodness.
Give what?
Give the grill a good scrub down.
Okay.
It's probably been
better to do that in now than in winter.
In 40 below wind chills.
That would be bad.
Yep. She says grills can withstand colder temperatures, so you just should need a cover and just make sure it's easily moving, easy to move around.
Right.
Get it. And then organize the garage. So pack away the pool toys and the out. That's your big thing.
Yes,
Gotta switch the bikes to the snowblowers. Yeah. Although your kids are probably almost all done with bikes.
We have a lot of bikes that probably need to be switched out of the garage.
Out of the garage completely,
yeah. Oh well.
So put away the pool tool. Oh my goodness, I cannot talk. Pool toys and outdoor toys.
Yes.
And then keep your shovel handy for those people that live in snowy climates and your snowblower.
Yes.
And get out your boots and your sled.
Yes. I bet you have some toys in the backyard, right? That you'll have to be putting away.
Put away into the shed. Yep.
Let's do it.
Rearrange the kitchen. So maybe take out the stuff for baking and casseroles and
for
hot
soups
dishes
and things like that, and put away
versus the cooler stuff. So
that makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Great.
Anyway,
All right, we'll put the slide up again. It is
Chris Scratch with organizingmaniacs.com.
all right. We move on to our next one.
Your favorite.
Yes, we'll put the slide up for the Shona Method. A surprising thought on priorities. That's the ShonaMethod.com.
Shona Turner.
Shona Turner, yes. And this is actually, I really enjoyed this article this week because it talks a lot about priorities and just some, we think about time management. We think about, it's all about priorities. We get a list of everything we have to do, then we got to prioritize what we do. But it doesn't always work that way. And so, but she's going to make this point that even if you haven't thought about priorities, we actually do them anyway.
We act on it different than what we think.
Our mind already prioritizes for us, even if we don't like put A, B, 1, 2, 3 down there. And actually, she uses some examples here. A man who loves to golf will play in the rain if that's his only option. Or a coffee lover makes time to stop on the way to work to pick up a favorite brew. Regardless. I mean, that's important.
So that's their priority, you're saying?
That's their priority, and they're not even thinking about, let's see, priority number 1 is getting coffee. Priority 2 is going to work. It's like they just get the coffee naturally because it's important to them.
That's interesting.
So she's got some other examples there, I won't get into them, but she says when it comes to priorities, the issue is less about creating them and more about clarifying them. Okay, so
clarify that, please.
Yeah, and there's a couple of factors that can interfere with our lives that will cause us not to prioritize the way we should. So number 1, pressure to prioritize certain things. Many of us struggle with setting priorities because there's a disconnect between what we honestly care about and what your friends or family tell you your priorities. Do you have your friends or family ever telling you, you should do this, and this is your priority, and we get pressure about that. Didn't you get Natalie that backpack? And then all of a sudden you stop what you were wanting to do and you have to go do that stuff.
Right.
So
that's true.
We sacrifice our own priorities to take on someone else's, and that's a real key point to think about. Seasons of life. So there are many instances which the demands we face in a certain stage of life temporarily interfere with other priorities. I can tell you about right now, my wife is emptying out her mom's home.
Yes, I've heard.
And there's a lot of, even if that's, 15 or 20 hours a week of doing that, it's a season for doing this to get the house ready to sell, but there's other things that aren't getting done. House cleaning isn't getting done, or
your lunches aren't getting
My
packed.
lunches aren't getting made.
You're making them on your own, aren't you?
I actually make my own lunch anyway. So.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, I would love to believe that she would make that lunch every day, but she's way too busy. It's not a priority for her.
That's true.
So
that's true.
Okay, anxieties. Often we have certain goals or dreams, but don't invest time in pursuing them because we don't know how to proceed, or we're afraid of failure.
Okay, yeah, we've talked about that before.
Yeah, a lot of people don't want to pursue what they want because they're afraid they might fail.
Right.
And failure is okay. At least trying is hard. So in this case, avoiding the uncomfortable is more of a priority than the actual thing we want to prioritize.
Got it.
Yeah.
Wow. People really need to go and read this.
Yeah,
it's hard to kind of.
Yeah, it is a great article.
Yeah, it's hard to think about when you are just getting.
Well, we'll just put up the slide again because I think there's more to it. I'm going to let you go read it.
It's got that guy with green screen behind him.
He's got the green screen, yeah. I mean, I wonder
where she get that. Where she got that from.
Yeah. Shona, let us know where you got that picture from.
Shona, where'd you get that picture?
Who's that guy? Hopefully it's not your husband, freaking out. But anyway, it's the ShonaMethod.com. A surprising thought on priorities. Okay, we move on now to
Amy Tokus, Freshly Organized.com. Yes.
And what's the title of this one?
Well, we're talking about the junk drawer today. Again, the junk drawer overhaul is her title.
And you won't have a junk drawer. If you do, put it in the comments.
I told you, and I've told our audience before, we've got 2.
Yes, I know. And it's special.
It's pretty bad. It's really bad. And I still have yet to go through any of that.
Well, is this going to motivate you?
Probably, yes.
Overhaul.
All right. Okay. The dreaded junk drawer, the one. It's full of pens, makeup, batteries, and everything else.
Everything else that you have in there.
And when you are ready to clean it out, like I am, here are some steps.
Okay.
Okay. What do you think the very first step is?
take everything out of the drawer.
Did you read this before?
No, I didn't. But that's Amy did that on the closet organizing too.
Okay.
Take everything out of the closet, so the closet is empty. So then you only put back in what you want.
Right.
Or
Take everything out, spread it on the counter.
I think that must be some psychological tactic. If you get everything out of there, then you have
realize,
to put it back
what
in.
is this?
Yeah,
and then you can
if it's
throw
like
stuff
laying
away
on your floor or on your table and you want to eat, breakfast or lunch or whatever. You have to clear the table. So.
So take everything out,
Amy.
identify the trash, and throw it away.
Yeah, which is probably 90% of it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Group like items together, so pens, cough drops, whatever you throw in there, group them together.
Yep, okay.
Identify the homes. And
you mean the junk drawer is not their home?
Well, it's, sometimes it could probably go to a different spot.
Okay.
Maybe, just for an example off the top of my head, maybe like a phone charger. That could probably either go in the trash because it's probably obsolete.
Yep.
Or it could probably go up.
You have the cord from like 3 phones ago still sitting in there. We know you have that.
Yeah.
Don't deny it.
Don't deny it.
Get rid of it.
Or put it upstairs in your bedroom or wherever your bedroom is to plug your phone in at night or whatever. Okay. Contain the groups. So use drawer dividers or maybe plastic food containers and put them in the drawer nicely so that stuff's not getting tangled amongst,
Right. At least
the pens aren't mingling with the takeout menus.
Right. So at least you have little dividers, yes.
Okay. Wipe the drawer out. Get the crumbs out of there. Get the lead, the broken pencil lead out.
Use the vacuum cleaner. You'll get the whole thing.
Get the shreds of paper, like the zip twist ties from the bread.
That stuff? Everything's got like little dust on it or something. Yeah.
How come the drawers get so dirty?
Yes.
And then replace the items that you want back in the drawer. So.
All right.
The
nicely.
You use
in your organized little things so that you can take a picture of it and put it on Pinterest.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Wouldn't that be big?
That's huge.
Yeah.
Or put it on their blog and then we can talk about it later.
Yes, and you put the name of your blog in the comments and you'll be a candidate.
And she's got some more stuff on maybe the miscellaneous stuff like what to do with them, but those are basically the list of what to do with the stuff.
Awesome. Well, let's put up a slide again. This is freshlyorganized.com.
Amy
Junk
Focus.
Drawer. Overhaul.
I love talking about the junk drawer.
I know.
We should just, for one show, we should each bring in pictures of our junk drawers and we can talk about them.
Really?
I don't know. That'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it?
If you want to see our junk drawers, you put a comment.
It's like on those.
If you don't put any comments in there, you'll never see our junk drawer. Okay.
It's like those trashy Us Weekly magazines. Oh, yeah. It's like the celebrities, what's in my bag, and they empty out their purse and.
What's in my junk drawer? Oh,
what's in my junk drawer?
I don't even want to know. I think there's believe it or not, because I'm thinking through this right now. I think we have a church directory. The ones where they have all those pictures of everyone's. And but I think it's from the 1990s or something. It's an old one. And you want to keep it because just in case you want to contact one of those people.
Just in case you need to contact someone.
We don't even go to that church anymore.
Well, then that could probably get recycled.
It's people, and you don't.
I know, you feel bad throwing away people's faces.
I mean, this is old. Half our kids aren't even in it. I think it's that old. So.
Oh, really? Okay.
All right, enough of our junk. If you want to see the
junk
drawer, you have to put enough comments in there for us to be motivated. Otherwise, it's our little secret, and you'll never see it. Okay. Friday.
Okay.
We're done. It's the weekend.
Time to
go work on the lawn.
That's right.
Overseed.
Maybe I'll clean up the junk drawer.
Dethatch while you're doing your junk drawer.
We'll see what the weather brings.
I'll get to that some other day.
We will see.
Yeah, it should be a nice weekend too here, hopefully.
Yes.
So, all right, well, that's it for myOrganized.life Live. We'll be back on Monday or right here, same time, same Facebook channel, 2 p.m. Central, unless you're watching on the replay, which is on myOrganized.life or YouTube.
Right.
But we'll be back here, 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific. myOrganized.life Live. Have a great weekend.
Now there's a place just for you. Life can be busy, and you still have to keep it all together. That's why you like to be organized and in control. Introducing myOrganized.life, a special place where you can get ideas and solutions to organize what's important to you, your important papers, your important decisions, your important life events. We show you the ideas and products to stay organized in your life. See what's new. Stop by and say hello. Visit us at any time at www.myOrganized.life. It's just for you. myOrganized.life by Smead. Find us at www.myOrganized.life. myOrganized.life.